We don't even really get a landed trick at all. What is going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Ninja Review, the series where I review videos submitted to me by you guys. That's right, this is a numbered episode, which means these videos were submitted by the viewers. These are videos of you guys skating. Quick reminder, I don't rate these videos as if you guys are pro skaters. I simply want to point out mistakes so you guys can avoid those mistakes in the future and make better videos. First video is called Nonsense by Jackson. Rewind and play. Starting off with big spin front board. We might have a goddamn professional on our hands because that is a crazy way to start a video part, especially from a small guy. Now we just have a bunch of walking around, pressure flip over the rail, 270 into the rail, fakey flip in transition. Am I being trolled? Gigantic fakey big flip. Do we have a violation? Maybe a hand on the ground. That's gonna be a small violation from a small guy, but a giant trick. So I think maybe we can let that one slide. We get the fakey flip. Wait, fakey backside flip. The action is crazy here. Fakey backside flip, right? Into like the board slide and then shoves out, kind of a little kid style trick. Pretty lame. We get the fakey, what? Fakey bigger flip to case the top of the pyramid. 180's out, 180 grind, not bad at all. Dude, really nice. This video is kind of blowing my mind. 180 grind, then we get the hurricane, comes back out straight. Then we got the contest skating, another big spin board slide to fakey. We get the 270 onto the rail again. We get another repeated trick though, and another, well, he shoved out of the big spin front board. The action here is amazing. We kind of have a skate park rat, and we are getting a little bit repetitive, doing the same trick over and over again, which a lot of the times the little guys tend to be guilty of that. But he's showing consistency. Another 180 nose grind, another big spin. We get a shove, push 3 time, another pressure flip. We're getting very competitive. Half cab heel right there. What was that? Probably pressure flip. Another cab, you know, another big spin, another big flip. See, we've ran out of tricks. We got the ledge technician, could not hold on to the ledge the whole way down. Another cab. We get the switch mongo. Another pressure flip, another shove. So we found, look, another bigger flip, another fakey big flip. We found a chink in the armor, and it's gonna be, he only has a couple of tricks. He's mastered those tricks, and they are very impressive tricks, but I mean, not a lot of switch, not a lot of nollie. For someone at this skill bracket, you think you would have learned a little bit of switch and nollie by now. We got birds! So at least he's following the rules. Very nice with the, I guess we could call that what? Switch over, quick shove. Another big spin into the tail slide. Gets ready. Another big spin. Fakey flip, 1 foot. So, another fakey big spin. Went onto the rail this time. We get the Tampa footage, another fakey bigger spin, and once again, cases the edge of the ramp, not going fast enough. So you know what? Overall, this is a kid with a high skill ceiling. But right now, he certainly looks like a lot of little kids on the contest circuit. If you guys have ever seen the Grom Kids or King of the Groms or any like 13 and under contest, you get a lot of this, and you get the skate park rats who are used to wearing a helmet and knee pads, who get really good at transition and bowls and mini ramps. You rarely see them jump on a handrail, but when they do, generally you get a lot of front feebles and back smiths and big spin front boards and things like that. So if there was anything to ding this kid for, it would be lack of variety and maybe go a little bit faster across the pyramids. But for me, this video is a 9.8 because the ceiling for this kid, like the sky is the limit. There's no telling what he's going to achieve if he's done this much already. And he's only, what, 13, 14, 15 years old? Imagine how good this dude is gonna be in 1 year, in 2 years, in 5 years. Man, I love reviewing videos like this of kids that are kind of phenoms at what they do. I think 9.8 is a reasonable score. The video is full of action. The filming is mostly good. The tricks, like the trick difficulty is good. Variety, could use some work, but you know what? Very little to complain about. Also, reminder, a link to both videos today will be in the description below. Jackson, that was a great video, man. I am a subscriber and I am a fan. Moving on to our next video, Joel Moses, shelter part, rewind and play. Starting off with Snapchat footage, black bars on both sides, kickflip, manual, rolling down a hill, skids for the kids, rolling down the hill, send him straight to jail. He's about to get locked up, dropping in, can't even drop in. The filmer was shaking, maybe he was laughing. We get a pole jam, we get filming of nothing, filming of the face. Barely could even see the trick right there. So it was a gay comply and the board flipped, even though the filmer didn't want us to see that. And then after he landed on this lizard, he put his hand on the lizard as a thank you for letting me use your body for my skateboarding. Certainly could have been cleaned up. The filming and the trick. We're standing around, nose manual up, stalls, nose manual's down. Very impressive. I thought he might just pop over there. Front wall ride off like the nose. I see those all the time backside. I don't know if I've ever seen one front side. Probably because some people do the 270 out, but still super impressive. Skating on the roughest ground ever, wearing the gloves, Snapchat footage. Blurry for no reason, an ollie into basically nothing. A lot of roll up here. Nose manual, do we get a trick out? No, we don't. Just a nose manual. This looks like some type of stretched, blurry footage. Nice balance on the manual. I really don't like the changing of the quality over and over again. Another manual. Are we gonna get a flip out or a 180 or something? Absolutely not. We don't even really get a landed trick at all. Nice nose grind. Gay complied to the grind. Didn't really lift the front of the board up on the way out. Roll on grind. He's dressed to go fishing. Nice manual kickflip. Popped it, flipped it, caught it perfectly. Flat ground kickflip, little bit mobbed, push twice. And a kickflip. Did he high five the wall? Because that would be impressive, I think, on its own. He grabbed the wall. And I didn't notice how skinny this gap really was. Pretty cool. 2 kickflips in one line. Not that big of a deal. Grabbing the wall, no problem at all. Is this a different guy? We get a grind from his friend, his guest. Wall ride. Wobbly, bobbly feet. Goes up. Do we call that 180 nose grind? Possible heel on the ground, who cares? Did we film the building for no reason? Manual to back 180 to switch manual, and that looks like the banger of the video is just filming a bush. So there's a lot of sloppy tricks. I'm noticing right now this was probably a violation. The quality on a lot of these clips was really bad. I've mentioned that when I tell you guys how to submit your videos. I mentioned what to avoid. And it seems like maybe this guy has never watched an episode of Ninja Review before because he's made a lot of the most basic mistakes. Too much roll up, bad filming, hands on the ground, bad manuals, repeated tricks. I mean, the list goes on. For me, this is a video I would never watch twice. Honestly, let me know if you guys think I'm being overly critical. For me, this is a 5 out of 10. It seems like almost zero effort was put into this video just to make it watchable. So I'm sure you could say, well, he's having fun. They're just having fun. They're skating. It's no big deal. Sure, they are just having fun, but they could have had fun, and also made a good video. But they did not do that. So if you guys think I'm being too critical, let me know your thoughts in a comment below. What do you think about the first video? What do you think about the second video? I feel like this guy has very little potential to do better because the amount of effort spent on this video seems like almost nothing. And then we have the first video of the little guy who randomly has way more self-respect than the older guy. I think the little guy leaves you wanting more, and this video leaves you wanting to turn it off and never watch it again. At least those are my thoughts. Let me know in a comment below your thoughts, because sometimes when people watch these videos after I critique them, they think I'm being mean just to be funny. Let me know in the comments if you agree and you think everything I said today was warranted and logical. Also, if you would like to submit your footage to Ninja Review, the process is very easy. All you have to do is find me on Instagram and send me a message. Inside your message, write these exact words. This is for Ninja Review. Spacebar, then put a YouTube link to your video. Make sure the aspect ratio is 16:9, which means no VX footage, no Snapchat footage, no vertical footage. Make sure you have at least a 2-minute video or longer, and please put more effort in your video than this guy did. Usually I'm a little bit better at weeding out the trolls, but it looks like this one slipped through the cracks. Don't be like this guy. Take pride in your videos. Anyways, I check those DMs on Mondays and Tuesdays, and I cannot wait to review more footage from you guys. If you did not know, I upload a video every single day here on Ninja Lifestyle, so subscribe if you want to, and don't forget, we have Yap merchandise and roll-on grinds and other cool t-shirts, violation, in our merch store, which is located just below the description of this video. You can also go to stevehatesskating.com. I'll see you guys tomorrow with another video. Have a great weekend. Kuna Matata. In the arms